I decided to film my first video as a what I eat in a day because it's a fairly significant day. Today is my first day doing Weight Watchers. I started my weight loss journey in May of 2024. I've been on and off losing weight for a really, really long time, probably since childhood, but nothing ever stuck. And in May of 2024, I started a weight loss journey on my own, and the main component was tracking my food, counting calories, and staying in a deficit, and sometimes limiting carbs, but that wasn't everything. It was some of it. And from May of 2024 until about mid-January of this year, I lost about 110 pounds. And then after that, I've regained about 25. And I realized that I had to do something different. I do struggle with binge, so that kind of came back as a problem in mid-January, and it hadn't been a problem the whole other 10 months really, but now it is. And I was hoping and thinking that focusing on Weight Watchers and learning the new to me program, and having a new focus on this weight loss journey that I'm still on, because I do plan to lose at least another 100. I'll probably share my weight eventually, but because it's not really a huge secret in my opinion, but I am on a journey, and this is the first day of this new chapter, and I wanted to share it with you. So come with me, see what I eat today, and we'll do other different things on my journey as we go along. So I'm going to make my breakfast. I already had my coffee, which was a coffee pod with a tablespoon of this creamer, which is 1 point, and a tablespoon of this syrup, which is 0 points, and a tablespoon of this syrup, which is 0 points. Now I'm going to make my breakfast, which this morning is going to be, if I can get it out of the freezer, one of these Jimmy Dean's Delights turkey sausage and veggie breakfast wraps, which is 8 points for one wrap, and I believe 300 calories. And then with that, I will have about 2 dozen cotton candy grapes, which are my favorite. So let me heat up this wrap. Now that it's heated, I have my little breakfast and I get to eat. And I forgot to mention, the cotton candy grapes are, of course, 0 points. So I deliver DoorDash a lot, and I'm usually gone during lunchtime, so I thought we'd make my lunch for me to take with me. Let's get these out of the way. So we got the Nature's Own Honey Wheat Keto Friendly bread, which is a point a slice. This is Members Mark, their natural no stir creamy peanut butter spread. It is 6 points, I believe, for 2 tablespoons. And then I will get out of the fridge. This is Chia Smash Jam, or fruit spread. It's the strawberry flavor, and it's really good if you're looking for an alternative for jelly. It's not very sweet, but that's not the point. And then I'm trying to use up the last of my Lemon Bar Premier Proteins. I think there's one more after this. I see you, baby. Hey, baby. That's Bubble Bath. She'll probably be in a lot of these. I think this is gonna be our lunch. I was thinking about putting veggie crisps in. I didn't scan them, but I couldn't find them just typing in the information. So maybe if I scan the barcode, they will come up. But they're really good. They taste really nice. Like, I guess they taste just like they are dried veggies. They're really crispy and have kind of a savory flavor. So I'll give you a shot once it's all put together. I think I missed a couple of the points values, and I did find the points. At least some people had entered it, and the prevailing point value for these for a serving was 5 points. This is actually 0 points because of the ingredients. The ingredients are just strawberries, dates, chia seeds, and lemon juice, concentrate, fruit pectin, rowan berry extract. So since it's all those, I think those are all 0 point things. And then this lemon bar protein shake is 3 points. There's the PB&J in an eco-friendly bag. There's the veggie crisps in an eco-friendly bag. And it's gonna go in the lunchbox. One thing I did want to say and talk about while I'm eating lunch is that I'm not necessarily choosing what I think would be the best point foods yet. Because I have stuff already in groceries that I don't know necessarily the points of everything, but it's stuff that I've been using to try to lose weight. And I want to at least use up those items. So for now, it's going to be more like using up those things and try to do it in a points friendly way. And then when I need to get groceries again, maybe exploring better points options. So if you see some things that like aren't the best points options out there that I'm doing right now, that's kind of why. Peanut butter and jelly is classic and nostalgic, and I'll almost always be in the mood for it. And I just drink these because they're an easy way to boost my protein for the day. I've kind of gotten used to having them with lunch, and this flavor was okay. Not my favorite, but not the worst I've tried either. This is a Bear Bells bar that I'm about to eat because it's about 3 in the afternoon and my husband had to go to the ER and I'm not sure when I'll be able to eat supper, so this might hold me over. Well, that ended up being a really short ER visit, and all that I got was a Diet Coke to share with Andrew. I don't have anybody named Andrew to share it with. Anyway, I haven't even drank it all. I try to stay with just one coffee and one soda a day, so I have my coffee and this is my soda. I try to keep a Stanley-esque or Stanley knockoff tumbler with me at all times filled with water to help me get water during the day. But we made it home. It's about 6:30 and we're gonna make some supper of soup. I think I'm making some for about 2. Gonna use half this chicken breast for a pot for 2. It doesn't call for the peas or the pepper, but I'm gonna add them. It calls for the zucchini, the celery, the chicken, the couscous, the onion. I had to substitute this. It's an every plate recipe and they have mushroom concentrate, but my store doesn't have that, so we're gonna try to use this soup mix. Veggie bouillon, and the other main ingredient is basil pesto, and this is, I think this has, it's one of the main source of points. It's supposed to be 10 points a serving for this soup. It shouldn't be any more from the peas and the pepper, but I will let you see it when it's done. We've got a beautiful pot of soup simmering for about 10 minutes. That's how long it has to go until it's done, till the couscous is cooked. It's gonna be so green with the pesto in it. And got the chicken, white meat, chicken breast, ready to go into it. I'll put the peas in very last because they're cooked already and don't want to destroy them in the boiling. But the soup makes me so happy. This actually looks incredible. I think it's actually made more like 3 servings versus what I originally thought is 2. So the points may be less. I will have to get back to you on that. But let me put up these 2 other servings and then I'll sprinkle some Parmesan over top of the one I'm eating now. It's been sprinkled with the Parmesan and it's ready to eat. I can confirm that the soup was very, very good. And with the adjustments that I made, I actually put only half of the called for amount of pesto. I put just 2 tablespoons when it said 4 because I don't like that as too strong of a flavor in things. And with the added vegetables and the adjustment to make it 3 servings instead of just 2 servings, it was only 5 points. So I have 10 points left for the day and we'll have some dessert in just a little bit. I realized since I filmed the right after I got home portion that when I showed you the Diet Coke, I do know someone named Andrew. My nephew's middle name is Andrew, so I felt bad about that, but I wanted to correct it before I put it out there. It's actually kind of after, but anyway, this is my dessert. This is a flavor actually I haven't tried before because it's not usually, or it's not at Walmart. I got it from a local grocery store, but it looks really delicious. It's 8 points. and I'm going to top it with 2 tablespoons of Cool Up Zero sugar for 1 point, and then that leaves me with 1 point for the day, and I'll be done. Ta-da! Thank you for watching this What I Eat in a Day, and if you want to tune in, we'll do more of these, or if you have any ideas of videos that you want me to do on my journey, just leave them in a comment and let me know. Leave a comment about what you thought about the video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good night.